and took over the chairmanship of the Environmental Conservation Committee just last year. In his first year, he's taken great strides both in advancing common sense and ambitious environmental policy, but he's also made great progress in elevating the level of debate on environmental policy matters in New York State, and in the state Senate in particular. His leadership has led to a lot of more far-reaching discussions on wetlands policy, on electronic waste policy, and we're hoping to support his efforts today in passing legislation both for the legislation that Dick Amper talked about for seeker standing, as well as electronic waste recycling. So without further ado, it's my great pleasure to introduce Senator Antoine Thompson.
Let me start by saying good morning.
Good morning.
This is a historic day, right?
Yes.
This is Earth Day, Lobby Day. Come on. Are you all ready to knock on some doors?
Yes.
Are you ready to knock on some doors?
Yes.
Are you ready to shake some things up?
Yes.
Well, I want you to know we have been working very hard. Very, very, very hard in anticipation of today. This week we celebrate 40 years, right? 40 years of struggle in fighting for our environment. No one can deny that climate change exists in this world.
Woo!
No one can deny that anymore. You know, last year we had a big victory in expanding the bottle bill. And that was not easy. We fought against a lot of special interests, but we had the people's interest and the environmentalist interest in mind. We won last year, and we got to win again this year. That's what this is about. Today, we've come a long way. Today, we need your help. We want to pass seeker standing for the first time on the Senate floor. We can do it if you help us do it today. Interest groups are out there. They're saying that this is going to slow development, that this is going to clog up the courts, but we know that's not true. We know all the research shows us that the facts are that less than 100 cases a year are impacted by this issue. We know that this is best for our state, and it's best for the people who are impacted by projects. But there are powerful interests that are trying to delay a vote on this on the Senate floor today. We are on the right side, but we have to push hard. We are down in football what they call the red zone, right? We're within 10 yards of getting into the end zone on a lot of these bills. We can do it. On BPA, we even have a few folks who say today that we should protect babies so that they can have toxic-free baby bottles, pacifiers, and sippy cups. There are people right now that are in the Capitol and in LOB saying that we should not vote to protect babies from toxic baby bottles, sippy cups, and pacifiers. Can you believe that?
Yes.
Can you believe that?
Yes, I believe
This is what we are fighting against. And that's why we wanted so many people to come here today. Lastly, we are working with my colleague in the State Assembly, Chairman Sweeney. We've been working on this. He was working on it long before I got here. We are finally, today, going to pass electronic recycling for computers today on the Senate floor. And once we get through today, it won't be easy. Today's going to be a long day. It's going to be, you got to come here today ready to fight. Don't come here just ready to say I went to Albany. You want to say this is the 40th day celebration of Earth Day. We got to make it mean something, right? It's got to mean something. So once we get through today, the next 2 months we're going to need your help. to pass climate change. We have 30 sponsors, I believe. 30, how many do we have? We have 30 sponsors, I believe, on climate change. We just need 2 more, right? We just need 2. 2 to get it done and 2 for peace. So we need your help. So without further ado, today is a very important day. Let's not just make this a trip to Albany. Let's make this a trip to get some results. Let's make sure that the people 40 years ago that believed in starting Earth Day, and we celebrate 40 years, that we make significant change today. We are on the cusp, we're on the dawn of change in Albany, and let's make change happen. Let's celebrate 40 years, and let's get the job done. God bless you, and happy Earth Day.